So what's your just, you were here in the spring, so you probably heard this question. What's your just basic feeling of this, where this Pete Golden's defense is going right now?
I love it. He's just allowing us to be us in his defense, and we've moved from a 5-0-5 to a 4-down, which is good. So that allows us and myself to be able to show our athleticism in it, but I love it.
Kind of, how are you getting a feel this year coming off last year? They kind of played you in a variety of ways last year. Have they kind of given you any kind of insight into a specific spot for this season, or are you kind of going to be flexible again this year?
I'll be more 3-tech, but I will be a little 4-eye and things like that. But it's just like within his defense, like it's really just everything. Whatever matchup is best for that week, that's what he'll try to put his best on.
Going off that, do you see yourself, in some offensive roles in the red zone this year?
Of course. I got to stay in the offensive role. Maybe catch me another touchdown. Who knows?
I got to ask you about this. I know that was last season, but I didn't get a chance to ask you last year. The fourth down fake punt, essentially, that you ran last year, just how did that play come together, and what did you and Lane talk about before that went down?
So we've been working on it for months before that game even happened, and Coach was like, we may have to run it just because it's playing at Texas A&M. I mean, it's a away game. It's a hard place to win at. And as soon as he called it, I was like, oh, we really running it? And he was like, yeah. I was like, it's 6 yards, Coach. Like, that's a lot of yards. And we was like, yeah. So I got in the huddle, and I was like, basically, it's a fake. And they all like, huh? I'm like, oh my God, it's the fake. So originally they supposed to run up to the line and say hut, but they all walked up to the line, and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta make my way through. But it all worked out, and I got the first down, so it was good.
You're one of the returning faces from last year, so what's your kind of message to the new guys that really just hadn't had any part of this program yet?
I mean, it's difficult. You really don't have a set culture just because of the transfer portal, and not like back in the day. Usually it's just freshmen that come in. There's a set culture there, but I just tell them to just keep their head down, get in the playbook, and just find somebody that is a great, not an energy vampire, and that will lead you into the right way. And hopefully that next year you'll be the guy.
Now, obviously, you were here last year, so you've already played him once in Oxford, but there's been a lot of talk about the Auburn game this year with Hugh Freeze being the coach there now. A couple Ole Miss players play for him now. You're going back to their house. Mm-hmm. What's your mindset with that game in particular?
I know Kiffin talked to me about it. He was like, just be myself. Like, don't buy into all the noise and things like that. He was like, it's going to be an emotional game, just me going back to Auburn. But I just got the mindset, just another opponent, and it's a great opponent, and we just got to hopefully stick together and get a W in there.
Appreciate your time, man.